Happy Married Couples Day.
I do not celebrate this day.
Okay, well, she doesn't celebrate, but one of these days she will, right? Angela Park joins us this morning for a talk on health food products. Now, juicing, I had no idea that there were separate juicers. I just thought it was a blender. You just mix it all into one, blend it together, and you drink that, right?
So I have so much
I'm a Neanderthal in the world of juicing, so school me. Oh, Angela.
All right. Well, I don't know even if you are able to make sure you get your nutritious breakfast every morning, Young, because I do know you have a very busy start to your day. But there's been a lot of fads in terms of detoxes. So people are trying to buy ingredients for these detox juices. There's also blood detoxes that's supposed to detox your whole blood system in your body, right? And the thing is, like you mentioned, there are different types of juicers. So the first hot items product is actually called Kuvings. This is from NUC Electronics, and the key here is it's a whole slow juicer. That's the key point.
So I've heard on the internet some cold pressure juicing and stuff, and now this is a whole juicer.
That's right.
So how does this work? Which one should we go to first?
We're going to work with these two. I'm going to make two different types of juices. The first thing that I want to point out is that most juicers, you want tomato?
Yes.
Most juicers, they use blades, right? And they usually rotate about 1,000 to 24,000 or 2,400, I'm sorry, rotations per minute. Now, this is very fast. It creates frictional heat, and that can result in a loss of enzymes and nutrients in your juice, which basically defeats the whole purpose of juicing, right?
So we're getting to the science of juicing there. There's a little tomato, you just drop it in there just like so?
Yeah, it's the patented technology that they have. It's a low-speed masticating system there. So basically, let me explain it to you. There's more of a kind of a screw rather than rotating blades, and this slowly squeezes the fruits and veggies. You can see that it maintains the color and the flavor of the fruit, and you basically have 100% of the extract. Pulp, skin, everything is used to create it.
Okay, so you're saying that it has no blade causing friction and heat while it is grinding everything together.
Yes.
So it's going to keep all the nutritious
You really want that tomato. I can sense it.
Can we try it?
I'm going to turn on the machine just a second. Okay, get it going there. Just drop it in. You notice that Young, use this to shove it down, is basically putting in the entire fruit. He's not chopping it up into little pieces like most juicers need, and that can cut your preparation time by like a third, right, of other juices.
Okay.
Now you see the screw rotating, and it's basically resulting in the squeezing and the extraction of the tomato, and you see all that pulp? It's all mixed in with the juice. It's not separated. Not to mention, because you're not slicing and chopping up the fruit, there's less air that's contacting with the fruit before you put in. Yeah, you're probably gonna need more, which means there's deeper flavor, there's deeper scent in your juice as well.
Okay, this is easy too, and it's not noisy. That's what I like about this. No, it's not too bad.
It's not like the sound, right?
The reason I can't have juice in the morning is because those grinders are just the blenders are so noisy.
After we get this second tomato, I think that's enough for you to get a flavor or taste.
So what is this on the side?
This is all the pulp extracts or
so this is, you can
seeds and stuff, right?
Have this like yogurt later on, right?
If you want to, Young, I will not stop you.
Okay, so I would imagine that our producers want me to drink this because they love it when I eat stuff. So.
A little bit more there. Should I? Young's like really hasty. Did you not have breakfast this morning?
No.
Okay, that's probably why.
I'm very
But this
hungry.
is very nutritious. Tomatoes are so good for you, whether it's a fruit or veggie. I'm always there's the debate about that, right?
Okay.
Let me turn it off just so that we can stop it. There you go. Here, I'll switch this one out with you.
Okay, cool. So I just pour it right here. And it was a pretty easy process. All I had to do was just drop it in there and just let it do the trick, right?
How does it taste? I know I didn't cook it, but I feel responsible for it somehow.
Well, it's good.
Oh, yeah?
It's good.
Tomato?
Can you like add sugar in it if it's a little bit too bland for you?
That defeats the purpose of juicing.
Oh.
But you did bring up a second point. Mixing fruits and veggies, that's good, right? Because, you know, you don't only use one fruit for juicing. So let's use a second juicer for that. Apple, that's a good idea. So I'll open it up. You want to do it like last time? Or the tomato juice? You're pretty good at it.
You just drop it in there.
Yep. And let's do a carrot. I wonder if it can fit. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to push it in. Now we have to kind of watch. Oh, I gotta close the power cap. That's the key point I forgot to mention there. You notice that the extract will come immediately out of here, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to mix it, then you close this cap so that it can keep the apple extract in there.
And this, do I have to cut this?
No, no, no. The whole thing, drop it in. And then if I can use my muscles, there you go. it'll mix with the carrot so that the juices kind of circulate together in there.
Wow.
And then once you feel like it's had enough mixing, then you open up the power juice cap and then it'll release your apple and carrot juice, right?
Okay.
So,
can you put ice shavings into this too? Or maybe like little cubes of ice?
No, this is more of a juicer. Maybe you can mix it in after, right? There you go. There is your apple and carrot juice. Voila. I picked these fruits on purpose, Young, because you know, fruits are easy to eat, but vegetables are the key. Even with juicers, you don't want to put too much fruits because especially can result in maybe even diabetes and whatnot from what I read in research.
Okay, and we'll save that for our team over there. Minjung and Jinja are eagerly watching this juicing system here. Okay, now these are the juicers that we just looked at, and now we're looking at another health food product.
Yes.
You can make your own tubu.
Exactly. Tubu is Korean for tofu. Now, tofu has always been considered really healthy food, diet friendly as well. In the US right now, it's getting touted as the unfattening cheese, right? So very, very popular. But in terms of the origins of the soybeans, in terms of the process, how hygienic is it? A lot of people, especially mothers, are concerned. So Soy Love is the product, the second one, and this allows you to make tofu in your own home in about 25 minutes.
Okay, so it allows you to make your own tubu. Show us, make my tubu.
Okay, I'm gonna explain
it. Takes a while, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's about a 25-minute process. So how it works is you get water, about 1,700 millimeters of water should do, and then you put in about 100 grams of soybeans in the strainer. You attach it to the top compartment or part of the machine, press the button, and then it'll basically soak the soybeans, grind it up for you, and then you're going to have a soft tofu mixture. Then you put the tofu hardening mix, mix it with a little water, pour it in the soy milk, and this will create chunks that you can pour into the molder or the strainer there, wrap it up in the gauze paper there, and then press and mold and shape it into the square tofu that we often see being sold at supermarkets.
And with the tubu, you can go ahead and put it into a soup-based product. You can fry it,
it's
which
endless,
kind of defeats the purpose, but you can boil it, and you can make tubu kimchi, which is another crowd favorite here in Korea.
You really like frying your food. I'm starting to pick up on a
tubu
pattern
kimchi,
here.
you
well, the kimchi's a little bit fried.
Well, you kind of, but you know, that's all right. I guess we
right. No, but it's healthier, and think of it as, I guess, organic essentially, because you're making it in your own home.
And Angie would be going home and making this, right? The tubu salad over here.
Well, let me show you what the mixture looks like, because a lot of our viewers may be concerned. Now, keep in mind, this mixture is basically soy milk. If you add a little bit less water, you can make your own soy milk, and that's one function. It's a little bit heavy, so I'm going to try to lift it.
Okay,
so this is
cameras could get it, but go ahead.
Let's pour in the soy milk here. And then I already put the tofu hardening powder in the bucket below, so it's already going to start to develop some chunks there. And anything that gathers at the top like this, this is actually really well kind of mixed here, but sometimes it comes out chunkier. Then you can use it for what we call piji in Korean,
that's right? That's right. With tubu and the making of tubu from soy milk form, I mean not soy milk, but the soybean form, then really nothing goes to waste. As you mentioned, it makes the soy milk. You can also have the tubu and the piji.
I don't know if our cameras can pick up on this, but it's already starting to make some chunks in because of the hardening, what's it called, powder, right? So you can see a little bit there. I don't want to pour it out, but you can see that it's already forming. About 10 minutes, and you pour it into the molder, and that will create tofu. There's also other functions to make porridge. We made some pumpkin porridge before the show, and like I said, soy milk. Basically, you don't mix it with the tofu hardening mix, and then you could just drink it as soy milk.
Okay, so we've been looking at some of the products that don't really take up a lot of space and doesn't make a lot of noise either, and you can easily make some of your health food products from juices to tubu and soy milk as well. Angela?
Healthier start.
We are going to have our Ninja and the Jinja
We are
join us
all
here.
ready to enjoy some healthy
And
drinks.
you are gonna
Thanks for the
my
invitation.
broccoli juice. Okay?
All right.
You might have to chop that. It won't fit in here.
Oh, yikes. You're going to make us a broccoli juice?
Well, first, we have
Can I have
the juice, this apple and
please?
tomato juice that was made earlier on. So we'll give you
Look
a
at
little
the
bit
color
of this.
of that. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Okay, we'll give you that much.
Beta carotene
all
for your eyes.
There you go. I'm actually interested in this soy milk. It's going to be a power drink for your kids too.
Exactly.
If you add some maybe strawberry powder
That's a good
or chocolate
idea.
powder. So this is the soy milk, or is
Right,
this
well,
the
that
leftover
we
tofu?
mixed it with the tofu hardening mix, so now it's going to be tofu in about 5 more minutes or so. But if I hadn't put in that packet, then it would just be soy milk.
Yeah, I don't think I want to drink tubu in the morning. But this drink, thank you so much, Angela, for everything.
Thank you. All right.
I would give you some, but there's nothing left in
cheers?
here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for bringing the juice, and cheers to you.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, that's all we have prepared for you on this Wednesday morning.
And enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Cheers to happy married couples day.
All right, I'll drop out.